We can do as a group then for her. Or...
She's asked for dua.
Okay. For her mother, huh? Bismillah, alhamdulillah, wa salatu wa salamu ala rasulillah. اللهم إنا نسألك يا الله يا الله يا الله لأنك أنت الله لأنك أنت هو نسألك يا ربي بأسمائك الحسنى وصفاتك العلى أن تنزل على أمي برفين شفاء عاجلا من السماء اللهم إنا نسألك أن تثبتها وأن تعينها اللهم إنا نسألك يا الله أن تنزل عليهم لطفك من السماء وشفاءك العاجل يا الله اللهم إنا نسألك أن ترزقهم الصبر والثبات والشفاء والتوكل والرزق والفتح من عندك يا الله يا أرحم الراحمين يا الله أنت الشافي لا شفاء إلا شفاءك شفاء لا يغادر سقما لا إله إلا أنت سبحانك إنا كنا من الظالمين وصل اللهم وسلم وبارك على سيدنا محمد اللهم تقبل هذا الدعاء بسر سورة الفاتحة أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم وصلى الله وسلم على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. The Muallif Imam Nawawi rahimahullah azza wa jal says on page 72 he says نفعنا الله وإياكم بعلمه آمين. It is recommended for every reciter, whether or not it is during prayer, to say Ameen when finishing Al-Fatiha. The rigorously authenticated hadith concerning it are well known and numerous. We mentioned in the previous section that it is recommended to separate the end of Al-Fatiha and Ameen with a brief pause of silence. Ameen means, we read that one. We read that one. The ruling concerning Ameen, yeah. The scholars said that Ameen in prayer is recommended for the one leading the prayer, his followers, and for individuals praying alone. We're not getting into the Hanafi fiqh, right? Where this will be different. The one leading the prayer and the individual praying alone should audibly pronounce Ameen in the audible prayers. Scholars disagree, however, concerning the audibility of someone following an Imam. The soundest opinion is that one should say Ameen audible. The second is that he should not. And the third is that he should say it audibly if he prays with a large congregation, otherwise he does not. Its utterance being simultaneous to the Imams. The followers saying Ameen should say it simultaneously with the Imam, not before nor after, because of the statement of the Prophet ﷺ in the rigorously authentic hadith, if the Imam says وَلَضَّالِينَ, say Ameen, since whoever's Ameen concurs with the Ameen of the angels, his previous sins are forgiven. Well, here the hadith where the Prophet ﷺ said that when someone's Ameen concurs with the Ameen of the angels, that it doesn't really mean the time, but it means the sincerity. So it's not about saying at the same time. So some people are now doubting, when should I say it? Should I wait a second, half a second? When do the angels say it? No. It's about the state of your heart. So if your Ameen is as pure as the Ameen of the Malaika, then your previous sins will be forgiven. Is that clear? Now, as for the Prophet ﷺ, because some people, they want to be forgiven because the sins are present on the face. So sometimes when someone sins a lot, you can see it at his face. So some people just want to be forgiven to have the nur on their face again. So they want to be forgiven, so they say, well, then I will be shining again. Well, this is not a sincere Ameen. Your Ameen is because you want to be forgiven, because you want to be saved from hell, not because of the people. Because otherwise it's not a true tawbah. Okay. If the Imam says Ameen, then say Ameen. This implies that one should say Ameen when the Imam is about to say Ameen. Our Shafi'i companion said there is no occasion during praying in which it is recommended that followers' utterance be simultaneous with the Imams, except in saying Ameen. Yes. Because in prayer, if you are going to have a look, Barakallahu Fikum, I'm going to do this very quickly. Like we have the Imam and he's standing, and now the Imam is in ruku'. So he's going to this position, right? So then there are different kinds of people. You have one which we call the sabiq, or the musbiq. Musbiq. The musbiq is, can you come Hisham please? You're my Imam, right? So you stand on my left. Okay, go in ruku', say Allahu Akbar and go in ruku', right? Okay, sorry, I did wrong. Go again. So go slowly in slow motion, like you raise your hands here, Shafi. Okay, did you see what I did? What did I do? I went before him, didn't I? Okay, so when I do that, I'm a musbiq. The Prophet ﷺ said that a musbiq, Allah will turn his head into the head of a donkey. According to Al-Hafid ibn Hajar, this will be on the day of judgment. But Al-Hafid ibn Hajar said that he had one of the teachers, subhanAllah, who was always teaching behind a veil. I'm getting back to you right away. So behind a veil, he said, why do you teach behind a veil? He said, I can't tell you. Al-Hafid ibn Hajar said, tell me. And then he said, well, I didn't practice the hadith. And he said, and I used to be quicker than my Imam, so Allah turned my head into something I don't want to show you. So this is quite creepy. So a musbiq. Then we have al-muwafiq. What is the muwafiq? Okay. So you're my Imam again, you're Shafi'i, right? Okay. Okay, so we start like this, yeah? Okay.
Allahu Akbar.
What did I do? Same. That's not correct either. I'm not a musbiq. I'm not a muwafiq. I am a muttabi'. And al-ittiba' following means like this. I'm like a slow shadow. Okay. Okay, so you're Shafi again, right? No, Maliki. All right.
Allah.
Okay, yeah.
Allah.
Go like this. They don't do like this.
Allah.
Okay. Oh, do it again. I was too late. Yeah. Okay.
Allahu Akbar.
What did I do now? It was a bit too quick. Do it again.
Allahu Akbar.
What am I doing now? Following. But the Malikis, they put their hands different. Yeah, anyway. So that's okay. It's okay. Where's in my pocket? Where would it be? So we have musbiq, muwafiq, muttabi', and then we have what they call the lahiq. Naam? And that's this one. You pretend you're in sujood, but no, in the air. Like you're in sujood. Okay, now the Imam, you say Allahu Akbar, right?
So when I'm coming up.
Yeah, you're coming out of your sujood.
Allahu Akbar.
What did I do? I was too late. And this is what a lot of people do in their last sujood of the last rak'ah. Like when the Imam, you can sit again. So when the Imam comes out of his last sujood, what will they do? They will stay because they feel connected to Allah. Say, I feel so good in sujood, I don't want to come out of sujood. And then they remain in sujood. This is wrong. Your prayer will not be invalid. But it is wrong. Now, the Imam, إِنَّمَا جُعِلَ الْإِمَامِ لِيُؤْتَمَّ بِهِ, said the Prophet ﷺ. The Imam has been placed to be followed. You don't go quicker than the Imam, you don't go together with the Imam, and you don't wait. Yani, you follow him like this. You see? No. And this is why we Hanafis, in the salam, for example, give the salam.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah. I didn't wait for his two salams, did I? So a lot what they do, they wait for the two salams and then they give their first. That would be, according to us, the lahiq. And that will be the one that is too late. Because when you perform two sujoods, do you wait until the Imam performs two sujood to perform the sujood? No. One sujood, I follow. Second sujood, I follow. I don't go like, he goes two sujoods, now I do my two sujoods. No, because everything is different. Because one salam is considered to be a separate thing, and the other salam is considered to be a separate thing. Because with the first salam, I can leave my prayers. Now, if we look also at the Maliki fiqh, they would give one salam, safi, done. So meaning that it are two different things. So he goes, I follow. He goes, I follow. And that is why the Hanafi fiqh opinion here is the strongest ever. No, okay, let's continue. Yes, please.
What is still reading your tasbih? Wow.
No, you just come up. Because even your tasbih is not obligatory upon you. And you, the Imam, he takes care of that what you fall short in during your salah. And anyway, your ruku' is obligatory, isn't it? But then your tasbih is not. Okay. We continue? Where were we? So, if the Imam says Ameen, then say Ameen. This implies that one should say Ameen when the Imam is about to say Ameen. Our Shafi companion said there is no occasion during prayer in which it is recommended that the follower's utterance be simultaneous with the Imam's, except in saying Ameen. All other utterances, such as Allahu Akbar, that commences the prayer and precedes the prayer's various postures, are said after the Imam's utterance. Prostration at the recitation of passages of the Quran. Yani, did I ask you to read in Hanafi book about the sujood at-tilawa? I didn't? Subhanallah, I thought I did. That was in a dream then. So read in a Hanafi book yani the fiqh of sujood at-tilawa. Okay, because no. It's very easy to understand. Prostration at the recitation of passages of the Quran. The topic is among the emphasized matters that one should give particular attention to. The scholars have consensus concerning the command to prostrate as occasioned by the recitation of certain passages of the Quran, but they